Still so loud.
Now recording.
Oh, hi, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Happy that you yelled at me.
It's always nice to hear him yell at us. As
Oh,
loud as he can be,
yeah, it lets us know that we're live.
he
Well, not
does.
live, but
I mean,
we'll have to do
maybe
another one of those.
we will have to do another one of those. That was such a good time.
Yeah, that was fun.
So, big year for anime this year.
Yeah, it is. Right off the get-go, too.
No, like the big three are back along with Granddaddy Dragon Ball. Like, let's go.
Yeah. Although I don't know when the hell Bleach is, I think Bleach comes out a little bit later.
Yeah, I think it's more summertime it's gonna come out.
Yeah, but the fact that the big three was announced to be coming back along with Dragon Ball is pretty interesting.
It's so hype.
Yeah, Bleach comes out in July.
And then what we have is it the 30th or 20th anniversary of Naruto?
Well, Naruto came out. It'd be 20, yeah, because Naruto came out in 2005, I think. No, it began airing in 2002 in Japan, and then it came to the Cartoon Network's Toonami block in 2005.
Bro, I miss Toonami so much. Like 2008 was such a bad year because of that.
Did you know that there was actually a website out there that is playing nonstop Toonami as if it was actually on TV, like with commercials and everything from that era?
I did not, and honestly, I really kind of just want to turn this on for the kids one of these days just so they can experience like god tier television.
Hell yeah, dude. It was awesome. Like getting home from school, turning on Toonami
There was Tom, the robot, man.
in all of his iterations.
Yeah, dude, there were so many Toms.
Yeah, but it was
Like the
great.
dude just kept leveling up on us.
Oh,
But yeah,
hang on. I'll send it to you.
please do. Like, I need this in my life.
Yeah, it looks like right now Dragon Ball Z is playing. And then so the thing that I love about this website is it gives you basically a clicker. It gives you a remote where you can just or you can just channel up or channel down. Like, so the first channel that I was just on was Dragon Ball Z. I went up, and then it was Samurai Jack, and then I went up, and they have an OST channel, so it's like a bunch of soundtracks from various shows from Toonami.
That is beautiful.
Like it's so
That is
cool.
so awesome.
And then they have a full on guide that literally reminds me of a TV guide from when I was a kid. So it's
Dude,
yeah, it's
like,
something.
these kids have no idea how good they had it. Like, dude, do you remember watching the news? Just sitting there watching to see if your school was called off for the day for snow or something, like, on the
Oh my
bottom of the
god,
news
yeah.
channel. The
At
weather
Dark
channel.
30.
Yeah. Like, the weather
Yeah.
channel, you had to sit there and wait for it to revol or, yeah, the weather channel you did, and then there was, like, the TV guide channel.
Yep. And you had to sit there and wait. And if you blinked and if you missed your school, you had to wait for them to go all the way back around again.
I missed my school one too many times. Such dude, that is such pain.
So I guess that was one thing that I had a benefit with because we had a police scanner. Well, it wasn't a police scanner, it was for the fire department. We had a squawk box is what we called it. And whenever they would call for schools to be closed, they would always announce it over the squawk box because our superintendent, principal, and one of the other higher ups would be on there and they'd be discussing, whether or not everything was going to be closed down or not or what have you. So I'd wake up and I'd just turn that on and like I'd get ready for whatever just because the TV was it took too long sometimes.
The struggles of early technology.
I know. Yeah. Ugh, but that squawk box was so freaking annoying because that thing would go off in the middle of the night whenever tones went out.
Oh, no shit.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
the
just
benefit of
waking
having
y'all up
a.
loud as hell.
Oh yeah, whenever it was time for our local department to go out, it would beep real loud, and then you'd hear the sirens go off, and then I'd hear my dad wake up and put his gear on and head down to the firehouse.
I
Yeah,
honestly, though, I kinda wish I had one, like,
it
now.
was. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to have it now. I've been debating on buying a CB just to have it.
Funny story,
Oh boy.
my little red truck, so I have a CB unit in the truck.
Mhm.
It is not used for any CB activities, though. So,
Okay.
the unit itself comes with, like, a headphone jack that you can plug an external speaker into for a PA system. I feel like you can imagine where this is going.
Oh yeah.
I have like a 15-watt speaker that's just buried in the grill of my truck, and when I feel like just kind of being a little bit of a douche canoe driving and I want to yell at somebody and not roll my window down, I have that power. And it's so funny because there's so many people that just don't know where it's coming from because I'm just rolling past and I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing? Get out of there."
Very cool.
Now, CBs are pretty they're useful though. Like you can get
So,
some really good travel info off of them.
and sometimes it's fun just to listen to them like talk
Oh my
because
god. Dude,
like if
truckers
you're
are the funniest sometimes.
like if you're on a road trip or whatever and you just turn that on and you just hear some of the dumbest shit going through.
Yeah, honestly, so when I worked at the gas station,
Hmm.
we had a CB unit in there, and I don't know why. Like we had obviously the power to turn it on or off, but we're me and my buddy Dustin, we're listening into it one night, and we we kind of tuned out for a little while because we were doing stuff around the store, but we both kind of flocked like right back to it. We heard these two truckers talking. Well, they were kind of complaining about it's a meme page, but they didn't realize it was a meme page. So somebody made this page, and I've it's so fucking stupid. But the main mascot of this page is called Piss Jug Man
Hey.
because and they're bitching back and forth because there have been one too many times I took the outside trash out at the fucking big diesel pumps and they were filled with gallon jugs filled with piss.
Ew. Fucking
Like on
truck
one
drivers.
like on one hand I get it, but on the other hand it's like, dude, you could have dumped that out in the fucking grass before you threw that away, you asshole.
They ain't got time for that.
No, they really didn't. But so we hear these two guys going on, and the one dude brought up, he's like, "Yeah, you hear they're they're trying to interfere with our way of life here. They got this guy out here called Piss Jug Man." You hear some other old guy. He's like, "What do you mean? There's a guy named Piss Jug Man? They can deal with it." Blah blah blah. And we both were just like, "What is this?" So obviously, we hop on the internet and we found the fucking page. And it is literally just say no to piss jugs. Piss jugs are bad.
They're gross, that's for sure.
Definitely, definitely.
Like, I remember when I was working over at Amazon, um, I'd be walking around and there was a couple of times I'd just find a bottle, and it was a bottle right full of piss. And so I go ahead and I'd radio it in. And they're like, "Clean it up." I was like, "Nope, not my job. Where's maintenance at?"
Dude, I
Fuck
don't blame
that.
you.
Like, I ain't touching someone's piss bottle. Like, why the hell are you pissing in a bottle at Amazon? Like, the bathroom's right over there. But
Dude, that's my thing too. Like, it's like I said, they could have dumped the shit out in the grass and then threw the jug
mhm.
away. Like, I would have been so much more okay not knowing what was in that jug.
Yeah. Yep.
But there's clear signs when there's piss in a bottle.
Just don't touch it.
Like, dude, I didn't do the outside trash a lot for a reason.
Yeah, it would have been nice of them to just dump that shit out and then put the empty bottle back. Like, I get not wanting to have, I guess, a used piss jug in your truck or whatever, but don't leave it full for someone else to deal with.
Well,
Like, that's
yeah, it's
just
like,
gross.
man, nobody is gonna complain that you are fucking dumping it out in the grass around, you know, wherever you're pumping your fuel, that kind of shit. Like,
Mm-mm.
nobody's gonna complain. But everybody's gonna complain whenever they go to take the trash out and the thing sticking out of the trash can is a big old gallon jug of piss.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
All right. So I'm going to attempt to steer it back to our original conversation.
Yeah, let's I think we should do that.
So, like you said, the big three is going to be popping back in 2026. I guess with Naruto, we're going to be getting a few episodes remade. Um, and I guess those are going to be like early Naruto. So that's going to be Team Seven in their early days. So that's going to be a. I guess that project was supposed to happen a while ago. It just never did. So it'll be interesting to see a newly animated early day Naruto because I loved the early Naruto. Like for me personally, I preferred season 1 original Naruto compared to stuff like Shippuden and definitely Boruto. I just liked it more. I
Boruto,
thought, oh
man.
yeah, Boruto. We don't talk about Boruto. Boruto's fucking garbage. Um,
All right. I gotta agree and disagree at the same time.
okay,
Boruto Next Generations is absolute trash. Boruto 2 Blue Vortex is absolute fire.
is it?
Yes.
Is Sasuke still getting his shit rocked by a fucking Velociraptor?
Sasuke's a tree. like, I, like he's a literal fucking tree right now. And Naruto's just God knows where in some kind of fucking pocket dimension.
He's a tree.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
Uh,
Like, like, I don't know. I personally, I kind of feel like that's where Boruto lost its luster, is because
because
they
they
were
made
the only good parts of Boruto were when Sasuke and Naruto were popping off. Like they piggybacked off of them too much, and then they tried to
stab
nerf
Sasuke in the
them.
eye.
Yeah, I was gonna say they fucking nerfed them to hell and back, but then they were still like piggybacking off of them. But no,
Yeah.
I will say the only reason I don't even recommend watching Next Generations. Like, just go watch a YouTube video to get yourself caught up and see like some of the major story elements that set up for Two Blue Vortex.
Mhm.
Like, basically, so like in the anime, like the opening credits where we see Kawaki and Boruto at that standoff.
Yeah, where Naruto's or Boruto's missing an eye, trying his
Yeah,
best Zoro impression.
yes. That is basically Two Blue Vortex is actually going to lead to that. Whereas we were
Ah,
kind of like misled in Next Generations, like they did the Naruto thing and went too hard in the filler.
yeah.
Like there's so much in Next Generations that doesn't even matter.
Yeah, like as soon as I heard that they had Sasuke fighting dinosaurs and stuff, I was like, yeah, I have no interest in watching this show. Um, I do
Like, I
remember
won't
seeing the tuning exam scenes. Those were pretty cool, I guess. Like Boruto using that tech armband wristband thingamabob that popped out a scroll and let him use whatever jutsu he
yeah,
wanted to.
I mean, it was a cool concept, but not gonna lie, they kinda just made Boruto a little bitch by doing that because he basically
Well,
cheated.
and the thing that really annoys me about like, so I watched the first couple of episodes of Boruto when it first came out, and the fact that everything's like modernized now, like there's TVs, like the big old TVs and fucking
Yep.
handheld game systems. I was like, what is this shit? Like, what did they do?
Yeah, I mean, there's still dirt roads they're walking on, but they have fucking Game Boy Advance SPs and DSs and shit.
Yeah, so like
But
when
you
I
ain't
saw
you
that,
don't
I
even
was
have a
like, no.
cobblestone road? Like, come on.
Yeah. So it's like I stopped right there. I was like, no, no, I'm not gonna tarnish my memory of Naruto with this bullshit. But
I suffered through like 3/4 of it, and then I just got to a point where I'm like, dude, this is so trash. It was there was like a filler arc where they went to the I can't even remember which fucking land they went to. Uh I think it was the Hidden Mist village, I want to say.
oh, in Boruto,
Yes. It was it honestly the whole arc was made a meme because of the poor animation quality. Like I know you've seen it. You had to have seen it.
oh,
The
probably.
the like ugly crying Boruto meme. Like that was a real fucking screenshot in the episode.
Really,
It was that bad. And I remember I was watching and I'm like, dude, what am I doing? Like why am I like I cannot do this anymore.
I still think they should have just ended the whole series right after Shippuden. Like they could have just been done with it.
They could have because now it's just like, man, we went from ninjas fighting ninjas, doing ninja shit to everything's fucking aliens.
Yeah, let's fight an alien. It's like why? Why?
And then the and then the aliens are now we're fucking fighting alien trees. And I hate the concept, but it's so good right now that I can't quit reading it.
Just gonna go get a big old bottle of pesticides and be like, "Yep, gonna about to win this war."
I mean, it's fucking pesticide ninjutsu. Let's go.
And like even some of the new characters that I've seen, like what is it? Delta, I think, is the little kid with the stupid pants and the bowl cut. Where he's like, "Yep, nope. If you think you're gonna attack me, you're gonna be attacked instead." It's like,
No. Delta is actually the blonde female
oh, who am I thinking of?
character.
The blue haired kid or what the fuck he is.
The blue-haired kid. You
I
mean
don't know.
Mitsuki?
No,
Mitsuki?
he's one of the bad guys, and like his power or
One of the
whatever is if you try to damage him or something like that, and if he, I guess he
Damon.
has to be.
Damon.
Is that who it is?
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
Damon. That is Ida's brother.
yeah. I see people arguing about his abilities and how they work and whatever. It's just like I don't care. Like it's just
Honest
stupid.
he's kind of like really stupidly broken. Him and
Well,
Ida
only
both, honestly.
so as I'm sitting here reading his shtick, apparently his attack reflection it only works if you intend to harm him.
Yes.
Um, so what happens if you intend to harm everything around him and he just happens to be there?
Well,
Like I'm gonna nuke this city and he just happens to be there.
I mean, I feel like he alongside everybody else would die. 'Cause, I mean, if it's not like directly pointed at him, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
Like he's such like a little side character though. Like Ida, like she's kind of had a weird role. So like when she was introduced, she was kind of like introduced as this like be all end all because she can like make anybody that looks at her fall in love with her.
Mhm.
And then they're just it's basically like being fucking charmed in Pokemon. You know what I mean? Oh, Naruto can't attack because he's in love with Ida.
That's funny.
But you know, they have Damon there as like the backup because you know, he's obviously going to be there to protect his big sister. And if, you know, he sees harm going her way, then he's going to jump in and reflect the attack. It is kind of a stupid setup there. Um, but it's like, it's so weird. Like, they introduce them as if they were going to be like the big bad of the series. And like, now they're like half turning them into allies. Like, and there's only like three people that aren't affected by her bullshit, which is
Yeah.
the class rep, Sarada, and I can't remember if it's Kawaki or Boruto, but one of those two, they're also not affected by her bullshit.
Mm. Yeah, and I see that they're not even real. They are they are artificial beings.
Yeah, they're basically like what almost like Delta, but a little more refined. So they're basically robots that aren't
That's so
robots
stupid.
at the same time. Like it is such a weird concept that they are just like I and it's all centered around that I can't even remember his name. He's the guy with the fucking glasses, Amato.
I have no idea who that is.
He basically he worked for Kara. He was basically like their scientist. Like he himself has like no abilities that are at least revealed to us at this point.
Mhm.
But he is like behind everything, like Kashin Koji, Ida, Damon, Delta, even.
Is that the guy who is like the Jiraiya clone?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I remember seeing someone saying that Jiraiya had like a clone or a double or something, and I was just like, why?
It's so like in Two Blue Vortex, he is basically like he's like I don't know, kind of like Boruto's intel gathering person because he does have so many similar abilities to Jiraiya. Like he can communicate through the frog mimics and that sort of thing.
Right.
I I don't know. I like he's not a complete clone of Jiraiya because he can't do like Sage mode and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, at first look, you're like, "Holy fuck, is that Jiraiya?" Because that's what I thought. I'm like, they are not bringing Jiraiya back.
Yep, they fished him out of that. What the fuck you call it? Like, because I don't think it was an ocean that he fell into, was it?
No,
Big old fucking lake.
it was more like a river lake kind of deal. Yeah,
Yeah, he fell into a great big pool of water and just kind of sunk.
dude, that was such a sad moment. Such a
You
sad
see,
moment.
now the thing with the big three, like, I didn't feel any kind of which way for most scenes in Naruto. Like, I don't know. Like it was bad when I felt more emotion during One Piece about a boat than I did about a character who was with us for hundreds of episodes like Jiraiya.
See,
Um,
I'm on the opposite of that, dude. When they took Jiraiya out, I was bummed, dude. I was sad.
I
Like
mean,
that
for
hurt.
me,
Oh,
I
go
don't know.
ahead.
I think for me, when it came to Naruto, the only time that I really felt some sort of way was right up at the very end when Naruto asked Iruka to be his dad at the wedding.
Ah, dude,
Like,
stop it.
that's the
God damn
scene
it,
that
stop it.
that's the scene that got to me. The whole rest of the show, like Neji getting murked by a tree, or Jiraiya becoming a pincushion, or any other list Itachi, doing Itachi things. Like none of that
Honestly,
really
that didn't hit me either. The Itachi thing, I was just kind of like, dude, you've been a shithead for how long? Like, you've had this coming. I
yeah,
can't feel bad for you.
can't feel bad for the bad guy.
No.
And then you find out that he's not the bad guy.
Right?
But no, out of
No,
the
like,
big 3, like I still think Bleach has the least emotional impact for me because like
same.
I don't think there was a single scene in Bleach that made me feel like horribly upset. Now, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of really, really, really cool scenes in Bleach, like some of the fights and stuff. Some of
Oh,
those
yeah.
were great,
Oh,
but
yeah, for sure.
there really wasn't any like deeper emotion other than yeah, he's hitting someone real hard.
Yeah, it was
Or
Bleach is more of a hype show for me.
yeah. Yeah, like I mean, I know they tried. Like I know they tried to have some sad scenes and whatnot, but it just didn't, I guess.
No, I don't think that's in Kubo's resume, man. Kubo
No.
is just he is great at making some of the best fight scenes that could ever possibly be animated, but there is literally no emotion behind it.
No.
Now, like when I finally saw Kakashi stab Rin right in the chest, like the first time it got me, but like the 30 fucking times that I saw it after in the filler that they would just keep replaying and adding 10 more seconds of every
Right.
time they played it. I was just like, all right, I'm tired of seeing this girl get stabbed.
Yeah, she turned into a donut.
Oh, yeah, she did. Like,
Although Obito's crash out after that was pretty dope. Like
yeah,
like
yeah,
he
I can't disagree with that one bit.
he killed a bunch of people with trees.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he fucking did. But like that's
Like
even I don't know, like towards the end of the show, like whenever Kakashi and Obito have their standoff and they, they have their power of friendship speech. I don't it didn't hit me the same way.
Naruto ending most fights with talk no jutsu.
Dude, that is like my biggest and like one of my only gripes about Naruto is just like, dude, shut up and smack him. We know you're gonna do it anyway, but like, dude, you can't feel sorry for everybody.
So, speaking of Bleach, did you see the new death battle that's coming out?
Ichigo and Yusuke.
Yeah, Yusuke versus Yusuke clone.
Like this one, it's a rough one for me because Yu Yu
Yeah.
Hakusho is my favorite anime ever. It's the first one I ever watched the whole way through, and it's just one I can rewatch all the time, no matter what.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Bleach is also like really high in my top 10.
Yeah.
Like it was the first manga that I ever read. A friend of mine turned me on to the show. I watched all of it, all the filler arcs, everything, and I just couldn't get enough of it. And then I realized that, oh, mangas generally tend to go past the anime sometimes.
I mean, they're supposed to. So that way the
Yeah.
anime has something to base it off of.
Oh yeah, this early days of realization. But
Yeah,
I read the Thousand Year Blood War arc, and I'm just like, that's what tripped me on the manga. Like I was
yeah.
like, I need to read everything possible now. So, it's just for me, it's like I want to see them both win, but I know there's a clear winner.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see where it goes. Um, Apparently Death Battle just hates Bleach. So, or at least that's what it seems like. It seems like they just don't like Bleach, especially the whole Naruto and Ichigo thing. Um, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
that was
So I don't know how
horseshit.
they're going to do it because at the end of the day, like end of series Yusuke, like they had to stop him from going back to Earth right away because they were afraid that if he went up there, he was just going to wreck the place. Because we saw what happened with Shunsui when he was up there and he released like a third of his power, and they were afraid he was going to break the planet.
Yeah,
And
I mean, it's
Ichigo at the end was stronger than that.
yeah,
Or
it's like
Yusuke. I mean Yusuke.
I personally I feel like Yusuke is on more of a planetary power scaling, whereas Ichigo is universal.
I
Like,
fucking
I mean,
hate power scaling so much.
I do too. Like, I really do. But to like put it in simpler terms,
But we haven't
it's
seen Ichigo do anything on a universal scale, though. Like, yeah,
we
he
have
beat you. Like, yeah, we've seen him beat Yu Baha, and Yu Baha. The only reason that he was going to be able to crash the three verses into each other was because he took out their support, and that
yeah,
was the Soul King.
yes.
So that would be like that would be like me saying, I just went and I took out the support beams on this skyscraper and caused it to fall down. Therefore, I am now skyscraper level. That's how
You
that
know that
meshes
that's
with
a
me.
that's honestly a great point. I honestly didn't really think about it like that until now. But yes. Yes.
However, I don't think
And I
I
mean, to add on to that, it's not like he was by himself in that fight
no. Like there
because
was a
he had
lot
an
of
absolute menace to society on his side, which is really weird to say for Aizen. But
yeah. And not
like,
just Aizen, like the only reason that they beat Yu Haba was because they had the like the sheer definition of plot armor because they had Uryu with the silver arrow that reversed all the powers or whatever. They had Aizen who could manipulate everything and or anyone and everything, and then they had
yeah,
Ichigo with his great big old sword. So it's like it was
and
plot armor on top of plot armor on top of more plot armor.
it really was. It really was. Now, another thing I will say is I wish the second tournament arc in Yu Yu Hakusho wouldn't have felt so rushed.
The Demon World tournament.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, we saw everybody going all out. We saw them in their best forms, but it felt so rushed just to get the point across.
hmm But so like I was trying to I guess the point that I was trying to make earlier is at the end of the series, Yusuke, they told him he couldn't go back up to Earth because he would have been too powerful, so they had to wait for him to focus his stuff. The same thing happened with Ichigo. Because who was it? It was Kyorikuru, I think, the new head captain, went to Ichigo's friends and told him that he wouldn't be able to come back because if he gained this new power, he'd be too strong to, stand on the earth or whatever. Um, and if Ichigo became the Soul King, obviously he wouldn't be able to do
Yeah,
stuff anymore.
definitely not. He the Soul King, and that's
He
that.
he'd break the world. Um, so there's a lot of similarities. Like there really is, but I don't think Yusuke has fought anyone on the level that certain characters in Bleach that Ichigo has fought up against. Like the one lady from Squad Zero shook all three worlds just by releasing Bankai.
Yes.
Um, and we saw she got murked, even though she showed that vast amount of power.
Dude,
Um,
I'm not gonna lie, that was such a buzzkill because not only was that an anime only thing that we saw her Bankai, but the way they talked it up and then the 5 minutes of screen time it took to shoot her down was like, are you fucking serious?
it was
Like,
something.
like
Like,
not downplaying it because I mean it was a really cool scene to see her release her Bankai and actually get a better look into Squad Zero, in my opinion. Because
yeah.
that was one thing in the manga, like they just they talked them up so much and we got so little to back it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It feels like they all should have been infinitely more powerful than they showed because it almost felt like they were such a letdown and they were amping up the Stern Riders so much
Oh yeah.
since that grew. I mean, Pernida I can understand because Pernida is the arm of the Soul King. So that one I can understand. I can understand why that one
Yeah.
there would be like stupidly strong. But then they gave some of the other ones just like some crazy freaking abilities. Like oh, what the hell is he? He's Gerard, I think is what his name is.
Oh, the
Um
wrestler dude.
no, Gerard
No,
Valkyrie.
no, no. Yeah, I'll say he's the giant motherfucker.
Yeah, the miracle. Whenever he takes
Yeah,
damage,
yeah.
he gets stronger. They basically wanted to make him the Hulk, or they basically wanted to make him like Doomsday, where he can't die the same way twice. Um,
Yeah,
and I'm
honestly, that's a good way to put that.
and if I'm remembering correctly, the only reason he died was because of Yuhabaha. I could be wrong because
Uh,
I remember Toshiro used his full Bankai, like he turned into his adult form and then like flash froze everything or whatever. But
I
I
thought it was I thought it was I thought it
because
was
even
Kenpachi's Bankai that
no,
took
because
him out.
after no, because after that he turned into like his weird like spiritual form almost like because like he was raw energy after
No,
that.
you're right. You're right. I forgot about that.
So like Kenny, yeah, he jumped up and hit him with his cleaver, and then he turned into like pure energy, and then Toshiro froze him. Um, I don't know. I'm
One of the
excited to see
one of the
that
only
animated.
W's that poor guy got in the series.
Yeah,
He was another character that got talked up so much and just got his ass beat all the time. And he's one of my favorite characters too. Like I love Toshiro.
Kenpachi. Oh,
Well,
Toshiro.
Kenpachi, both of them, honestly. Like, dude, if you watch Bleach and you don't like Kenny, I can't be friends with you.
I
Like
very
Kenny,
much like when I first started watching Bleach. I think Kenny was one of my favorite characters. Like he was dope. He he
he's
was he was very cool.
he's just he's a fucking menace, dude. Like his imagination was a lieutenant. It's like how I mean, it's how I. That's obviously not really what it was. It's just he was so goddamn strong that his spiritual fucking power just manifested a lieutenant level threat.
Right? Yeah, so that is what it was. So yeah, so the only reason that he died was because of Ashvalin. Um, so that's literally so plot killed Gerard Valkyrie.
That's-
That's so bad.
It is bad. It is bad because, and especially in that specific situation for me, like Kenny went like the whole they killed off another one of my favorite characters to make Kenny that best just to only be a letdown. Like, I mean, dude literally had to take out Unohana, who is, I mean, she is probably, I would probably say she is my second favorite character.
Unha?
Oh my god, yeah. Like,
Before or after you found out what she was?
oh, after. Because at first I'm just like, oh, she just heals people. Like, okay, I get it. You know, she's playing her role. Then you read who she is, what she is, and it's like, ah, how did she go from that to that?
Right.
Like, how
I
is
mean,
she the most gentle character in the show, but she is also one of the most lethal at the same time?
I would very much because I remember they released the panel where it showed all of like the original 13 Core Guard Squad. I would love to see a couple chapters based on them. Like
Dude,
that
yes.
would be so cool.
Yes. Like,
Ugh,
give us the building blocks. Like, show us where the Soul Society originally came from. Show me young Genry Usai.
yeah, show us the original fight with the Quincy's.
Yeah, boy.
But no, I can't believe that I forgot all about or I can't believe I forgot how Buster Gerard was. Like, because at first I thought, like, as we were talking about it, I was like, oh, yeah, no, he got beat by Toshiro and all them. But as it turns out, no, he didn't. Like, he was literally in the process of fighting them. And then the giant beam of fucking light came from the sky and he died. It's like, what?
Meanwhile, we have, you know, I just, the Sternritters, like, all of them were, I will say the Sternritters as an entire group, I think were written very well because there was such a diversity of abilities.
They were fun.
Like, I mean, you had Grammy that could just make things happen because he thought it.
Yeah.
There was oh damn it, I can't remember his name. He's one of my favorite Sternritters. The one that fights Byakuya in the beginning.
Knocked? Or not knocked. Was it Noit?
Yeah, something the
Noir?
dude that like
Something.
the dude that like feeds off fear.
Yeah, Nod. Or as not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Asnod, yes.
Yeah. The guy who
Even
got flash
Boz.
frozen.
Yeah, like Boz. Boz was cool, even though he got fucking wrecked in the most disrespectful way. The sniper dude, he was cool as shit too.
Lily Barrow
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
with his
Lily
X
Barrow.
axis. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was like,
Turned into a chicken.
yeah.
I'm
Uh,
God's first creation. I'm a chicken.
I mean, it just and there were I mean, honestly, the only Sternritter that I didn't like, and it's because they focused too much on the stupid shit that didn't matter, was the tranny. And I don't say that because it,
The
you
zombie
know,
one?
was she the zombie one?
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
zombie. Or
Yeah, that
you're
was
talking
the
about
zombie.
Giselle, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because oh, what the hell's his name? Ikaku's friend in the in the
Yeah.
Japanese dubbed it with the sub. He was like smells of semen.
What?
You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, what the hell's his name? Was it Uchaka? No, not Uchaka.
You mean the dude that has like the fan blade?
Yeah, I can't remember his fucking name though.
I can't remember his name either. I didn't really
Me,
like him much as a character.
nah, that's gonna bug me. That's
Um,
gonna bug the Yumi Chica.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so there was a Yumi Chica. Hang on, let me see if I can find. Like it was bad. Like when I first saw that, I was like, ooh.
Fucking smells of semen. God damn it. Like,
It
bro,
was.
how do you how do you know? Like, how do you just walk up to a battlefield and you're like, smells like semen in here? Like, what the
Plus,
fuck?
it. I mean, it's Yumi Chica, so you know.
That's a fair point. The dude was kind of off the wall about being pretty and perfect
Yeah,
and proper and that kind of shit.
yeah, it
Ah,
was. Yeah.
it's
I mean,
definitely it was a
I
thing.
thought, I thought their group was pretty interesting though.
You mean Ikaku and all them?
No, 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 Bambi's group. So like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that was it wasn't the worst thing in Bleach. Like, I mean, it was definitely not the Bount arc, but I don't know, it wasn't the best part of the 1,000 Year Blood War arc, in my
no,
opinion.
no. I just thought it was neat that each of them had their own unique abilities, like you were saying. Like the one girl was able to like conduct electricity, like Ryatsu, and then she was able if she bled on something, she could turn it into a zombie. Um, and then you had the one who her Ryatsu would turn into like dumbbells, and she would punch stupidly hard. And then you had the mouth, like the one that would just eat everything.
Yeah, I forgot about the mouth.
Yeah, she was weird.
Yeah, that
Blonde
one
hair and yeah.
yeah, that one was really weird. I was like, "What are you guys doing? Like, really, that's what you came up with? Oh, just eat everything."
I mean, Full Metal Alchemist did with gluttony.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Dude, I can't find the original Full Metal Alchemist on anything. Like I can find Brotherhood, but I cannot find the original Full Metal Alchemist on anything. And that annoys me because I actually like the original Full Metal Alchemist.
You know, honestly, when I watched Brotherhood the other year, I remember the only reason I watched Brotherhood is because I couldn't find the original as well.
Yeah, it was
That's like
I don't know.
on the same par, like I can't find the original Berserk.
Oh, wait, there it is. Hang on.
Ah,
Yeah,
we
I
made a
guess it was
discovery.
I guess it was in the manga. I guess that was one scene that they couldn't animate.
I mean,
There you go. I'd sent it to you.
let me look at this real quick.
But it was something. Ugh.
Oh my
The-
god. Yeah, he did. But why they
but
have to go to the next panel and go, Bambi Chan? Like, that's so wrong.
but no, with the original Full Metal Alchemist, one thing that I very, very, very much enjoyed about it was the movie that they made afterwards, which wrapped everything up in a neat package. Um, and it's very you don't really see that too often with anime and their movies because normally the movies are like a different continuity or they're different in some way, shape, or form. But with Conquerors of Shambhala, it being a direct sequel to the show, and like you getting to see that it's a direct sequel because Ed is in Berlin or somewhere in Europe, and Alphonse is still over there, and he's focused on alchemy and whatever. And then when Ed's able to go back, and they're able to, you get to see Envy again as the dragon that he turned into at the end of the show, and I don't know. I just thought it was a very, very
I need to watch
interesting.
this. I
Huh?
did not realize there was a movie.
Oh yeah, it's called The Conquerors of Shambhala. Half of it is set in the world of FMA, and then half of it is set in our world. Like, I don't know if you remember the original Full Metal Alchemist, but when Ed first went through the gate, he ended up in Berlin because he was over there and um he was over there with his dad and what have you, and it was
No,
neat.
no, yeah. That's honestly really cool sounding. I am probably gonna watch that tomorrow if I can find it.
And one thing that I know that people don't like about the original Full Metal Alchemist is the fact that they veered off course from the manga. Like they veered hard off course from the source material, but that's because the source material wasn't done yet. So they had to improvise, they had to make it up as they go, which is why you see Pride is no longer the child like he is in Brotherhood. Pride is the Führer, and the child is just child. Like straight up gets his neck broke. Um, Gluttony still
Shit.
gluttony, lust is still lust. Um, the whole Philosopher's Stone situation is different as well. Hohenheim being a body jumper from, olden times with Dante instead of just being an immortal because of the homunculus in the flask. The homunculus in the flask doesn't even exist in the original FMA. The way homunculi are created from Brotherhood to the original are two completely different stories as well. Um, One being a failed human transmutation. They try to bring someone back. They become a homunculus. They eat false philosopher's stones and they regain their human forms. And then Brotherhood, father just kind of like, there he is. So there's a lot of differences, but in Brotherhood they definitely flush out the world a lot more. Um, you get a lot of characters that I don't think most people would have expected to see. Scar dies, like he doesn't get another cool arm. He just like he activates the grand sigil thing and wipes out a huge swath of the army to form a philosopher's stone inside of Al.
Oh, no
So
shit.
have you never seen the original FMA?
No, I've never seen the
Oh
original.
god damn it.
No, dude, like I keep please keep going. Like this is only
No.
fueling me to
Yeah.
watch it more.
Like I wish I could find the 2003 Full Metal Alchemist, but like it's not streaming anywhere.
I say
And I
because
mean,
I wanted to watch the original whenever I was looking for it, but all I could find was Brotherhood, so I was just like, well, I guess this is what I'm watching.
don't get me wrong, Brotherhood's good. Like it really is. Like it's a fantastic anime, and anyone who's ever seen it will agree that it's fantastic. But there was just something about the 2003 FMA that I absolutely loved. Maybe it's because that was the first one that I watched. I don't know. Um, just it bugs the shit out of me that it's not it's like gone. Like it's just not anywhere anymore.
Gotta go through the DVD archive.
Believe me, I've debated on buying the original just to have it because, well, like I said, I enjoyed the original. I keep saying the original because the manga was out, so it's not the original. It's, I guess, the original Toonami version because Brotherhood wasn't out yet.
Yeah. Does Shao Tucker still become a piece of shit?
So he straight up becomes a chimera.
Oh, wait. What?
Yeah, so
He
they
doesn't make the dog and the girl do the
oh
fusion
no.
dance.
No. He makes Nina. Scar kills Nina.
What? What? God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah,
Scar.
Scar. Yeah. Well, he sets her free because he can feel that
Yeah,
she's in pain and he makes her explode.
I
Um
don't know what gave him that idea. Was it the bro, bro, brother Edward?
so I don't know if you can call what they did to
Oh,
Tucker worse in the original or not because so they took him away and they made him into a chimera so that way he could continue his research on trying to create a perfect artificial body that he then can use his version of alchemy to implant memories into this being to to kind of bring it back to life as a puppet. And so you see that he makes Nina a new body, but it's a chimera body, but it's very clearly Nina. Um, and so he just turns into like he's just a monster. Like he looks like well, he looks like a monster. Um, yeah, like it's crazy. But yeah, he
That
gets his just dessert. Well, I don't want to say he gets his just desserts because he still lives. Shit, yeah, I think the only way that I'm gonna be able to watch this is if I buy it on Amazon or something like that.
I kind of want to watch that now though. Like there's so many differences that I kind of just I want to see for myself.
There are too, and I mean they're not all bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them people I can understand why they gripe over it. Like, especially I guess a big one was with like Pride because everyone was so used to Salim being Pride and not, a regular kid. But in the original one, he was just a kid. He was the adopted son for the Führer, and and Roy Mustang gets his eye shot out.
My God.
Yeah, it was fun. Wonder if Amazon has it. Buy on the thingamabob.
I mean
Full Metal Almost.
that would be the place to go for that.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's where I'm gonna have to go for it or start looking for it. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot. The new season for Invincible's coming out soon too. I don't know if you watch Invincible at all or not.
You know, I kind of just put it off and I haven't watched it yet, but I would honestly really like to watch it.
You should. It was a fun one. It was a fun take on superheroes. Like if you like superheroes and stuff, that's definitely a
Oh, dude, for sure.
yeah, that's definitely a fun watch because it's. I mean, if you watch The Boys at all or anything like that, so it's so weird because they have Conquerors of Shambhala on here, but they don't have the regular Full Metal Alchemist. What the shit?
Yeah, that doesn't make
Because
sense.
like because like if you only watched Brotherhood and then you saw Conquerors of Shambhala, nothing would make sense. Like
Yeah, it
why
honestly it sounds like it.
why is Ed in Germany and why does he have a wooden leg? Oh, and then I remember I think it was in Conquerors of Shambhala, but he like rigs a rocket launcher into his leg. That he has
Christ.
to he pulls a string which ignites it and it fires and it's great.
That's
I hear you.
fucking rocket launcher leg. That's
Hell yeah, dude.
great.
Hell yeah. Dude, this is starting to annoy me that I can't find the original Full Metal Alchemist. I keep saying the original, the 2003 Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, unless this is it, and they want $125 for it. Yeah, this is the one. I figured finding it online would cost a pretty penny, but I don't even think that this is the full shtick.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. That's annoying. Ugh, that is annoying. I'm sure I can find it somewhere. I'm gonna have to yo ho, a certain life for me,
Is it a
but
pirate's life?
it could be. But I guess I could understand why they wanted it off places because it's not, you know, it's not what they originally wanted, and then they came out with Brotherhood, and Brotherhood was what they wanted, and
I mean, it probably
annoyed.
appeased well, it probably appeased to some of the fan base that all right, we're gonna go through and just solely go off of the source material.
Yeah. And I mean, they did a good job. Like, I don't think anyone could, I don't think anyone can really say anything negative about it. Brotherhood was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I have no complaints. I thought it's one of the best watches that I've seen in years. I mean, the animation was great. The story was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I just don't really see how you could hate on it, honestly, unless you're just a hater.
Holy shit. So I'm going to go ahead and assume this one. I don't know, this here's the complete series for the 2003, and they want $736 for the Blu ray.
A fucking what now?
That is bad.
That's awful.
That's bad.
Ew.
Oh my god, and I love all right, so this review here is back from 2015 where it was apparently it was 60 bucks. So,
Uh,
yikes.
what about inflation going down?
Oh, jeez Louise.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, what do these people think they're selling DDR5 RAM?
Maybe. Have you ever heard of Internet Archive?
I don't believe I have.
So, it's basically like a Wayback Machine where you can watch old stuff and whatever. And I remember there was a show that I watched as a kid called WCG Ultimate Gamer. It was on Sci-Fi. And it was kind of like a Big Brother thing, except for
Okay.
gamers, where they put I think it was like 12 gamers into a setting, and they had them compete against each other in various tasks and challenges and what have you. And then they would pick whoever was the best, and they would pick whoever was the worst. And then as a group, they would nominate someone to go up against them, and then whoever lost in that competition would be kicked off the show. And the whole thing was to compete against other gamers for the chance to compete with the United States at some world championship thing, or yeah, the world championship gaming, whatever. So it was neat, and I just randomly found it on Internet Archive. Like I remember I found it a while ago, but it was fun. It was a fun watch. If you ever get bored and you want to watch some older, no, I say older, but it came out in 2009. So
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, that sounds interesting. That sounds like a reality show I could get behind.
right? That's
Honestly
what I thought
surprised
too.
there aren't more, especially because like the last few years with after COVID hit, like everybody was trying to be a streamer and I don't know. I feel like now would have been prime time for a show like that.
My God, my oldest son started streaming today, so that was fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was streaming some Resident Evil 4 because I guess they still have off of school
the original
and
or the remake?
the remake. No, no, it was the original because he was playing it on his Xbox. Yeah, so it was the original.
And better that a boy.
Yeah, and so me and my younger son, we joined them and we were hanging out with them and hanging out with him while he was streaming. It was neat. Yeah, it was definitely a neat thing to see.
That would be, man. Like it's kind of like, oh, but I don't really know the phrase I'm looking for, but like, just kind of passing it down on to generations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I
It's cool to
know
see.
because I know Resident Evil 4 is me and my wife's favorite Resident Evil game, and the fact that he loves that game too is cool.
That's I kind of have a similar thing with my oldest son. He now we're I'm gonna end up just buying it so he can have access to it whenever he wants. Because they sell literally every Kingdom Hearts game in one disc now, which is so awesome.
Right.
He's played 3 and he has played Dream Drop Distance, but I can see him I can see his frustrations like I get because he's playing games that are later in the series and nothing's making sense to him. He's
Yeah.
like, Dad, I hear all these people talking about this stuff, but I don't know what any of it is. And, I mean, my initial reaction is just like, welcome to Kingdom Hearts, kid. But no, it's really cool to see him really take an interest in a series that I have loved since I was honestly around his age.
Right.
So I definitely see how that can be really cool to see your son streaming something like that.
Yeah. It was cool because like he called and he was talking to us and he told us that he was streaming. So he asked us if we'd join, and so I joined with my account and my younger son joined with his. So we were watching him. So we had 3 viewers, and so that was cool.
No, it definitely is cool. That's awesome to hear. Like we need to keep that kind of shit alive.
Right, where streamers are actually streaming something fun.
Well, not only just something fun, but something fun for them. Because like that's what streaming used to be about was, everybody on there was just like, I like playing this game, so this is what my stream is. It's evolved into a place now where it's like, oh, this game just came out, so this is what we're playing. I don't care if I like it or not.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely more enjoyable to watch somebody actually enjoy playing a game than it is just to jump on a bandwagon.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't lie. Sometimes that bandwagon is cool and it's great, but I would still rather see somebody just enjoying their time with the game that they're playing.
Mhm. Yeah. Because like I guess he got bored, so he did end up switching from uh from Resident Evil, and he went on to watch it, or he went on to play some Call of Duty, and then he ended up stopping because he was like, "Yeah, no, I just got too mad at it." I was like, "Yeah, that makes sense."
I feel little dude's pain there. Call of Duty pisses me off too.
But
Definitely not what it used to be.
no, no, new Call of Duty is garbage.
No, like, dude, honestly, if they would just port. They don't even have to update graphics. They don't have to do nothing. All they have to do is port Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, MW2, and the original MW3. They would make so much fucking money.
Yep.
And there would still be there would be quality games. Like,
Yeah, they
dude,
would.
just let me play Transit the way it was meant to be played. By me finding a glitch spot where I could just lay down prone and shoot zombies and they couldn't get me. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe someday Activision will pull their head out of their ass and be like, "Oh, this is what the people want."
No, they won't, because Activision will be like, we want money.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Fucking dude, Activision ruined one of my all-time favorite series because they just wanted to put fucking skins and microtransactions every
Yeah.
fucking week. That's
And
why
some of them are
Destiny I
just some of them are
Go ahead.
just dumb. Some of the skins are just stupid.
Dude, like I remember specifically on Destiny 2. And I get it, it's a space themed game. You're going to different planets, you're fighting aliens and shit. But my ghost shell did not need to look like the fucking RV from Spaceballs. There was no fucking reason. Like, it doesn't give you anything extra. And the thing cost like 20 fucking dollars.
That's stupid.
Like, that's all it ever is with Activision. It's just like, oh, look, nostalgia. Pay me for it.
To be fair, I would rather fly around in the RV from Spaceballs than run around as some of the stupid skins that you see on Fortnite.
It's not. That wasn't even your whole spaceship.
Oh, really? It was just the
Have you
out.
ever
It was
have you ever played Destiny?
no.
All right, so in Destiny, you get this little, basically like kind of weird diamond shaped robot that follows you around and like scans stuff. Like the little thing fits in the palm of your hand.
Okay.
That's what they put the skin for the RV on.
That's dumb.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not getting any extra perks from this. Like, this is stupid.
It's just
But like,
dumb.
yeah, I get the appeal. Like, some people just want to deck their stuff out. That's cool if that's what you want to do, but also know you're kind of part of the problem. Unfortunately, like, you know, I mean, to be completely honest, I blame Fortnite for most of that shit.
Yeah.
Fortnite and Activision are definitely the top two for that kind of stuff because obviously Fortnite is just notorious for collabs, skins, and Activision's not much better.
Yeah.
Actually, Activision is no better because they just use the same shit in different games. Like, how many different Call of Duties do I need to be Snoop Dogg in?
Like some of the skins are just stupid.
Oh, they really are. And I'm like, you guys are really wasting your money on this?
And they do, like they waste hundreds of dollars for cosmetics.
And like,
Like
I feel like some of them too make you have more of a disadvantage. Like really bright colored ones and like neon shit. Like, you stick out like a sore thumb in a war torn setting.
like I can't really talk shit about people spending money on cosmetics because I know when I was in college, I spent way too much money on skins for League of Legends. Like I spent a dumb amount of money on just RP to buy skins. And so like I get wanting to make your character look neat, but some of these people are spending way too much on
Oh yeah.
stupidity. Like I
No,
remember the only
I
skins that you would be able to get with Call of Duty were gun skins, and you had to earn those fucking things.
dude, can we like that would be such a fucking dream just to go back to games where you actually had to play the fucking game to unlock things.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Oh, speaking of unlocking people, um, while I was playing Final Fantasy VII, like I play it off and on. Like I haven't really dove too far into it, but I found Yuffie.
Hey,
Apparently, she's not just a character that you randomly get. Like I was just grinding some levels, and she popped out. So I was like, okay. And so I went ahead and I texted my buddy, and he told me that I had to talk to her after the battle, and I had to input certain commands with it. Okay, and then she joined my party. So I was like, sweet, I guess I got Yuffie.
dude, in the remakes, I'm not gonna lie, she was probably my favorite character to use.
Oh yeah,
She is like the perfectly she's in my opinion one of the most perfectly balanced characters in the new one. Like she has ranged attacks, she has like elemental damage, and she's a hell of a physical attacker too.
yeah, yeah. I just thought it was weird that like
And
she
she's
just
also my
popped out of
she's
the
one of my
forest.
favorites. Right?
Like, I mean, I wasn't expecting to run in. Like, I was just, like I said, I was just trying to grind some levels because I didn't know what else to do at that point. So I was just running
That's
around, grinding some levels. No, I was raising Gil. I was raising some money because there's like this tower thing that you have to pay them a certain amount of money, and then you can buy soldiers and stuff. And
oh
it's
no
like,
shit, okay.
yeah, it's like this whole. I don't want to say it's a mini game, but it might be a mini game. I don't know. But it was neat. I ended up getting a new weapon for was it Red 13 is his name? Red 12, Red 13.
Yep, Red 13.
Yeah, Dog Man.
Yeah, Dog Man.
Talking dog.
Who was actually like a little kid.
Yeah. He's
So
my
weird.
he's my mage.
Dude, he's he is not to be slept on.
Yeah. Like just because I know what happens to what's her nuts, I just leave her at it. Like I throw a healing spell or I throw a healing materia at her, and then I don't even bother having her in the party. So like if my party gets weak, I'll switch her in when I'm running around, have her heal everyone up, and then kick her ass back out of the party and just run around my regular party.
Yeah, that's about all Aerith is good for.
Because
To
like
be honest.
I don't want to spend all this time building up her character when I know she's going to become an unavailable character. So I was just like I don't want to waste that time.
Yeah, I don't blame you, you know. Having a kebab for a future character is not really the move.
Yeah,
But yeah, buddy, I
yeah,
think this might be a good place to tie it up for the night.
I agree. I
So,
agree.
I hope you guys enjoyed our kind of overdue anime episode. Like we really haven't touched on anime much lately, and it was kind of nice just to shoot the shit about some shows that we really enjoyed.
The only one we didn't talk about, well, I guess we didn't talk about two of them out of the four that we listed was One Piece and Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I guess we can touch base
Next
back on this
time.
again. Damn it, I was trying to do a Tom voice, but then I lost it.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
We'll see you guys next week on Toonami.
There you go. Except we're not Toonami. We're set to and pass.
And I'm not Tom.
Nope, me neither. He lives in my walls.
Can hear him crawling.
That's what I call a squirrel. Lives in-
But yeah. So, you fine, lovely folk. We'll catch you guys next week. And I do believe we are going to touch on some Dragon Ball and some One Piece because I know One Piece is doing some big things. And honestly, I really just want to talk about Dragon Ball because it's finally back after 3 years of telling me Black Frieza is going to murk the entire universe and then nothing happened.
and it's the 40th anniversary for it too. So
Yeah, that's so crazy. That is
it's
so
older than
crazy.
us.
Much older. So be ready for that next week, guys. We will have plenty more for you guys to. Oh, excuse me. We'll have plenty more for you guys to chew on alongside all that, like we always do. So if you learned anything this week, don't piss in jugs. There are plenty of peak anime out there and movies that you need to watch.
If you can
And
find them.
if you can find them, that is right. And for under $700.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys chew on that, and we'll catch you guys next week. So, all
Bye.
nine folk, we're going to set to and pass. Bye bye.
Bye.